Oh, that's so good. What's up, my Poke people? It's your boy PokePerk. And we all know when it comes to Pokemon TCG or Pokemon in general, one of the most beloved characters and most sought after Pokemon TCG cards is the Charizard. Am I wrong or am I right? I'm pretty correct. They're the most sought after, they're usually the most valuable, they retain the most value, and they're the most used. So in today's video, we're going to jump in and see just how many Charizard cards they have created since the beginning of Sword and Shield until right now. Alright, my Poke people, so in February of 2020, Pokemon Sword and Shield TCG dropped. It dropped in Japanese in 2019, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is the first set of the Sword and Shield era to feature a Charizard card, and that will be Darkness Ablaze. Now this set's not the craziest set, it's not the most outrageous set, it's just a bunch of Charizard and Scizors, but it's beautiful. Now it featured the Charizard V. Now this card goes for $4.43, and I apologize if it looks like I'm reading off of something, because I am, because there's a bunch of Charizards we got to get through and I can't remember the prices. But Charizard V, $4.43. Now this set also featured a Charizard V Max, which I just pulled, video link down in the description, and this one goes for $31.50. Now all these prices that I'm going to tell you today, they are ungraded, these are raw. Getting this from Price Charting and TCG Player. Now, the next set to feature some more Charizard will be Champion's Path. This set is hard to get, it's mad expensive, and when people do want to sell it to you, they just want to hit you with the most outrageous prices in the world. But the promo, the Champion's Path promo card that comes in the Elite Trainer box is going for $8.10. Not terrible, it's worth a lot more in a PSA 10. The next Charizard is the Shiny Secret Rare. This card is going for $209.99. That's mad insane, because that's raw, ungraded. The next one in Champion's Path is the Rainbow Vmax Secret Rare Charizard, and this is going for $204 ungraded raw. Amazing. This is the next card that I'm going to be hunting on my Charizard quest, because I did pull the Darkness Ablaze VMAX and I did pull the Shining Fates VMAX. Gots to get it. Next set, Pokemon Vivid Voltage. Now there's the Holo Rare, which is going for $6.49 ungraded, and then there's the stamped Build and Battle pre-release Charizard that you can get, that's going for $60.37 ungraded. That's just for a pre-release card. That's kind of insane. Now the next one, my favorite of all, I hunted this thing for a year. The Shining Fates Charizard Shiny Vault, going for $90 ungraded. I'll put the video link down in the description where I pulled that as well. Beautiful card. Took forever. It took PokeRev absolutely forever to pull this thing, but somebody sent it to him, so it's all good. Next setup, we have Pokemon Celebrations. Also, mad expensive set. Hard to pull anything crazy because you only get 4 cards per pack, and it's wild. But you can still find the Celebrations collection boxes at Walmart for around $20, which isn't bad. So, first Charizard card in the set is the Lance's Charizard, and this is going for $2.65. It is a promo card. Next is the base set reprint, like a node to the base set reprint, going for $90.66. Beautiful card. I still haven't pulled it, and it's making me absolutely insane because I opened up like 30 boxes. Wild. Legit wild. Timeout. Out of breath, and I need to take a sip. Strawberry Dreams are crazy. Legit crazy. The next setup for Charizard, Brilliant Stars. This set offers 4 of them. First, we have the Charizard V. That is going for $4 ungraded raw. And my bad about all the background noise. They doing like pipeline work out there because there's a whole bunch of houses exploded down towards my area. So rather scary. Next card, Charizard V-Star. This is going for $8.47 ungraded. And this is a very nice card. I think it's very nice. I don't have it. I don't even have the Charizard V. I have like nothing from Brilliant Stars. I started after Brilliant Stars. Next up, Charizard V Full Art. This is going for $22.24 ungraded raw. But the card that everybody wanted is the Charizard V Alt Art. This card is gorgeous, legit gorgeous, and it is going for $139.56. Beautiful. Expensive card. Probably cheaper to just buy singles if you don't like ripping packs, because you might be pulling for a long time. Next set to come up is the Pokemon Go TCG. Awesome set, very underrated. But we have the Pokemon Go Charizard regular holo rare that's going for $2.79. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And the next card up is the Radiant Charizard. $10. And this card is ugly. They did the boy dirty in this one. Dirty. Next set for the Pokemon TCG to feature Charizard in the Sword and Shield era is Lost Origin. Yes, we have the Charizard Trainer Gallery with Leon. This card's mean. I don't know how it's only worth $6.95 because it is beautiful. Like legitly beautiful. This is a greatly detailed card. It looks really, really good. $6.95. And then they came out with the Charizard Ultra Premium collection that everybody was like, oh my god, I gotta get one before they're sold out. I'm falling into the FOMO. Well, as y'all see, they're still on the shelves at Walmart around me, so there was no FOMO around her. No FOMO around her. But it came with 3 alternate art Charizards, which is actually pretty sick. So the first one is the Charizard V alt art, going for $6.45. These are all promos. $6.45. Sleepy Zard. Next up is the Charizard VMAX, our Kaiju Master, our Godzilla card. $15.44. Card's very, very nice. They also put that on the playmat too. It looks really, really good. And then there's the Charizard V-Star, where Charizard's fighting Mewtwo. Pretty awesome. Little storyline they did in Crown Zenith, because you can pull the Mewtwo fighting the Charizard. Really cool. $12.52. Not bad. It's not a terrible card. All 3 of those cards are very playable. Very playable. And then we have Pokemon Crown Zenith, where the whole main set is just a bunch of reprints anyway. But we'll start it off with the Charizard V. It's not even hardly worth mentioning, considering it's the same exact Charizard V as Brilliant Stars Charizard V, but the price difference is 51 cents because this one is only worth $3.49. Probably because it's more new than the Brilliant Stars. But we also have the Charizard V-Star, which is almost similar to the Charizard V-Star from Brilliant Stars. It's done in the same manner, like the same kind of art, but this one is worth $6.43. And then they also did a Radiant Charizard for Crown Zenith, and this one is worth $5.49. Now, for Sword and Shield, that's it. Well, not really that's it, because that's a lot of Charizards, you know what I mean? But now we're moving on to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet TCG era Charizard cards. And here in one set, we have 4 again. We have the Pokemon Obsidian Flames. So, all 4 of them are going for mad money. If you don't believe me, look on TCG Player. They're going for mad money. Someone's manipulating the system or something, because just the regular Charizard EX is $31.50. $31.50 for a regular EX card. It might not be manipulated, because this card is like, the Charizard EX is super playable in the TCG. Like, it is causing issues. So, next up, we have the Charizard EX Full Art Terra, going for $39.99. Now, I think these new, like, silver background looking crystalline, I guess they call it crystalline background, I think these are beautiful. Beautiful. I think they're like the replacement for the rainbow cards, but I mean, I think I'd rather have rainbow cards. But the crystallines look really good with some of the Pokemon, like the Vespiquen one's gorgeous. But the EX Full Art Charizard is $39.99. For just a regular Full Art, that's crazy. And then we have the Gold Hyper Rare Charizard EX going for $57.98. These cards, I told you, they're mad expensive. $57.98 ungraded. This set just came out. Wild. And then they have this special illustration Charizard. This card is gorgeous. Gorgeous. This is going for $105.37. Raw, ungraded set just came out. This is crazy for a card like a regular Pokemon to be like this during the waifu phenomenon that might be going away now due to a Charizard. Beautiful. And then the next one, it's not out yet, but the Charizard Premium Collection box that's coming out. It's an alt art of the EX Full Art Terra Charizard EX, the crystalline background. Instead of Charizard head being like this, it's now like this, and it's considered an alt art. But there's no value to it yet because it didn't come out yet, but the box is going for $39.99, so we'll just call it $39.99. But guys, listen, that's all the Charizards there are. Well, how many was that? 27? 28 if you include the Vstar. I mean the Crown Zenith Charizard V. We'll call it 27. 27 Charizards since Sword and Shield came out. But comment down below and tell me how many of these Charizards you have pulled. How many you pulled. I don't want to know how many you bought singly. I want to know how many of these that you pulled and which ones you did pull. Please let me know. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel with notifications so you can stay in the loop for more heat, more informational videos, more crazy sick rips, and to support your boy. Peace.